Don't you just love it when you're playing a video game and you're just like, man, this video game's so cool, but the best part is the person who voiced the character in the video game, am I right? No, of course not! And I think I speak about this for everyone, and I guess I should say that most people, when they play video games, aren't really interested in the person who voiced those characters in the video games. Which got me wondering, well, you know, sometimes those voice actors don't get much love. So I was thinking actually about making a top 5 voice actors that voiced really popular video game characters of all time. But then I was wondering, hey, what about I made a top 5 video about one individual voicing many? Of course, the first person that popped in my head was Nolan North. I already knew Nolan North voiced a couple people from video games that I played in the past, but as I did research, I found out he voiced other people that even I had no idea he did. So for both reasons that Nolan North is awesome, and as a celebration of the new Uncharted 4 game that's coming out next year, I give you guys my top 5 video this week. So here you guys have it. My top 5 video game characters, all voiced by Nolan North. Number 5 goes to Desmond Miles. You all know who Desmond Miles is, right? No, of course not, unless you actually play Assassin's Creed. We all know the official assassins, don't we? There's Connor, there's Altair, Ezio, and all those good people. But unless you've actually played the video game, you should know there's a present-time assassin by the name of Desmond Miles. Desmond happens to be a guy who is actually related to all those other assassins from, you know, the past that you could play in the Assassin's Creed games. Nolan North did such a great job voice acting him. He actually really did, you know, get some emotion and get some personality going on with the character. So that's why Desmond Miles goes on my number 5 spot on this list. Number 4 goes to the Penguin from the Batman Arkham series. I mean, it's the thing that the Penguin talks really funny, and you know, I never really expected Nolan North to voice him something like that. It's kind of like how you imagine a black guy with a really deep voice making a voice impersonation of SpongeBob, which I have no idea if it exists. I just thought about that right now. But I come to think that Nolan North has some sort of a deep voice kind of thing going on, so I had no idea he would make such a weird, scrawny voice playing, you know, the Penguin in the Arkham series. But the reason he goes on my number 4 list is because of the surprised reaction I get when I found out that he voiced it. So he gets credit for surprising me, doing such a great job at all the Arkham games. Yeah, that goes on my number 4 for both my reaction of surprising and for voicing him in all the video games. So I haven't really done this in the past videos, but in the future, maybe in another top 5, I might do this kind of thing again. But my number 3 is actually a tie. It's actually a tie between 2 characters in one video game. The video game is Black Ops 2, and the 2 characters are actually Dr. Edward Richtofen and Brutus. Guys, I'm gonna be totally honest with you. I love Mob of the Dead, which is why Brutus goes into the number 3 spot on the list. And I am not a big fan of Origins, I can't really lie to you. But the reason why Edward Richtofen goes into that list is because unlike Brutus, Richtofen actually made an appearance on Black Ops 2 when he was also originally a character from Black Ops 1. So, you know, people freaked out when they said that they got to play their younger versions of their favorite character from Black Ops 1 into the new Black Ops 2 game, as the final DLC came out, you know, at the time. So I guess Richtofen gets bonus points, and, you know, like I said, I love Mob of the Dead, so Brutus, come on, he's asked to be on this list, are you kidding me? Number 2, Deadpool. Enough said. No, I'm just kidding. Let me get to more real details. He did such a great job voicing Deadpool, so much that they actually gave Deadpool his own video game. Nolan North did such a great job voicing him, not only in his own solo game, but also on Marvel vs. Capcom 3, Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2, and I think he was also in the Deadpool in the first one. I can't remember that much, but no, yeah, but Deadpool, only because he's one of the most funniest and most you know, annoying characters from the Marvel series. That's why he goes on my number 2 spot. And just like in all my top 5 videos, it's always the number 1 spot where people go, oh, that's no surprise, we all saw that coming. And come on, you guys, you have to be smart about this. You all saw this one coming. The number 1 spot on my list goes by that innocent bystander that starts running away in the first Infamous game. Yeah. No, I'm joking. I'm totally joking. I was just trying to piss you guys off for a second. Actually, in all seriousness, the number 1 spot goes to Nathan Drake. Like I said, yes, you should have seen this coming, especially for what I said in the beginning of the video. I personally love Uncharted. Actually, the first Uncharted game I played was the second one, And it was alright, but I didn't get it much until I played the first one, where it's like, oh, now I get it more often. I actually got Uncharted 3 on the day it came out, and once I heard Uncharted 4 was coming out next year, I was super psyched. Its new graphics looks amazing. It just looks fantastic. It looks like a masterpiece, and I can't wait to play it. But that doesn't really have to do with the voice acting thing, so let me go back to that. Out of all the characters that Nolan North has voiced, Nathan Drake happens to be the number one because Nathan Drake is actually one of the most iconic and popular video game characters. He got the chance to voice him in all 4 of the Uncharted games, as well as the spin-off for the PS Vita, and he actually got to voice him again in PlayStation All-Stars, which I thought was pretty cool. And like I said in the beginning of the video, this video was actually mostly inspired through the Uncharted 4 game, so he also gets extra points for getting a new game that's coming out for next generation PlayStation, coming out next year. So there you guys have it, my top 5. If you guys like this video, make sure to like the video, you know, it would really mean a lot to me. Make sure to subscribe as well, and that's all I got for you guys. I guess I'll see you guys next time.